in a row before playing Capital on Monday.
Alex a big team. I also looked up on Axe Preps. So Ashley Malone is the ace leader.
On our team?
Yeah, and the kill leader. Which makes sense. She gets so many kills. But interestingly, Lily Clark has the highest hitting percentage. So that means so hitting percentage is kills minus errors over total attempts.
That's Lily?
Yeah. So I thought that was a good statistics. And Lily is the block.
Say that Max breaks the price. That's what we do.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it's too different. It didn't seem out of it.
I know with wrestling it's something more in like Red Rock.
But this is good. Everybody on our side can see it. It's like on our fan side. I'm one thing.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad.
That's what I was doing.
You. It's a small group. You learn pretty quick. I mean, Cannon had 3 girls, and you know we're probably the whole 3 that were doing everything. So you like had a group with 3, like it's one of these 3 right now that are just jumping out of the gym and going nuts.
Is this one for me?
Sure.
Okay.
We don't start anything until
Yeah.
right after
Yeah.
lineups.
Here are the roster for tonight's contest. First of all, for the visiting Covenant Day Lions, beginning with number 2, senior Caroline Dunlap. Number 3, senior Alexis Haley. Number 4, junior Kelly Lyman. Number 5, senior Isabella Thomas. Number 6, senior Canara Hartwell. Number 7, junior Alyssa Morelli. Number 8, sophomore Brooke McCall. Number 10, sophomore Alexandria Brooks. Number 11, senior Allie McClure. Number 12, junior Cameron Compton. Number 15, senior Jeanette Salazar. And number 17, freshman Avery Houston. The coach, the Lions is Southern Hills.
House team.
And now, for your Charlotte Blackhawks, sophomore Ainsley Sullivan. Number 4, sophomore Wallace Roberts. Number 5, junior Serena Hughes. Number 7, sophomore Allison Archibald. Number 9, freshman Emily Chow. Number 10, junior Ashley Malone. Number 11, junior Katie Clark. Number 12, sophomore Camille Becker. Number 14, junior Taylor McKinney. Number 16, sophomore Madison Neighbors. Number 17, senior and team captain Will White. Number 18, freshman Scarlett Black. And that's first from the Hawks is Caitlin Peters.
Okay, fans, welcome to tonight's broadcast here of Hawks Media Production. I am okay, fans.
I can hear myself.
Yeah, you should be able to hear yourself. Test 1, 2. Can I hear me coming on? Alright. You can't hear me at all? Test. Test 1, 2. Can I not hear? Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. There we go. Okay, fans, welcome to tonight's volleyball matchup here of Hawks Media Production. That brings the Lions from Covenant Day here against your Charlotte Latin Hawks. We're quickly underway here. Looks like the starters out here for your Hawks were number 16, Madison Neighbors, number 17, Lily Clark, number 18, Skylar Black. They're all up in the front row. Number 9, Emily Chow, number 10, Ashley Malone, and number 7, Allison Archibald is going to play that back row. And that first point does find some open real estate. It's going to go over to the Lions. Hawks come in here with a 10-9 record, 1-4 in the NCISAA. With a pair of matches here this week as hosting the Lions, and then we will have senior night tomorrow as our Hawks are going to host Country Day here at 5:45. Quick substitution here now as the freshman Black will check out. Ainsley Sullivan will have serve to start things off here for the Hawks. Sullivan comes with the left hand. Kill there, but a nice return by Malone. Malone comes up with the kill shot. Another return there by number 8, Brooke McCall. And the Lions are able to get it. Also, a special treat here this evening as I am joined up here at the table by volleyball parent and upper school faculty member Miss Amy Zinn here. So Amy, welcome here to Hawks Media Production for tonight's game.
Thanks so much for having me, Joe. I'm excited to be here.
Lily Clark tries to jump up and put it down as Amy told her she does lead the team in hit percentage, but that
looks like Madison Neighbors has come in for the Hawks. And a nice swing by Ashley Malone right down the line with a kill. Coming in for the Hawks, Serena Hu. Coming in for Madison Neighbors. And Wallace Roberts coming in for Emily Chow. Back to the line, setter Serena Hu. Right into the net. Serve goes over to Covenante.
We apologize there for the slight technical difficulties. We are back up and running here now. As service will go back over now to the Lions. That was number 11, Ali Makirda. Solid strike there. Going the short route there, number 5, Isabella Thomas. Was able to feed it just inside the far sideline. We'll extend this 5-3 here now in set number 1. So McCall again with this service.
Oh, nice one.
Got very lucky there. Just tipped over the tape of the net. Hawks were able to regroup there. McCall with a strike, though. And that kill shot is able to bounce right in front of Sullivan. 6-3.
Joe, you might notice how they're set up in the back row. Serena, who is the setter, she needs to play in the front so she can set the hitters, but her position right now is in the back row, so she has to start out back there when they serve.
Yeah, definitely for our novice volleyball fans watching tonight. We're going to get a bunch of information here of formations. With 4 officials on a small court, there's definitely a lot of eyes making sure the players are in the right spot to start things out here.
Interestingly with that, the line judges don't actually make any calls on players, so even if they saw it, they wouldn't be able to say anything.
I've had to sign up for that gig plenty of times during some volleyball matches. And yes, your job is watch tips and put the flag up and put the flag down. Timeout here called as Coach Peters wants to talk things over here with the Hawks. 8-3 in set number 1. Again, fans, tonight here we are hosting the Lions, and we will celebrate our lone senior, Lily Clark, tomorrow for senior night. Again, that match is scheduled for 5:45 against Charlotte Country Day School shortly after our JV match, and we will celebrate senior Lily Clark before that match. If you can't be on campus here to cheer on our Hawks, we will be bringing you every second of action through Hawks Media Production. Only 2 events, actually, Hawks Media Production has on the schedule for this week. Off Monday and Tuesday for the fall break. Okay, get some volleyball matches here. A lot of the outdoor stuff this weekend, as you know. We have a little bit of weather coming up here, so you will see some changes to the schedule. But follow our Twitter account, look on our website, and all those changes will be posted there for you. So coming back here now from the timeout, and this is going to be number 8, Brooke McCall, the sophomore, who's going to serve this one away. Hits off that top tape again. Sullivan is able to get her left hand on it. Excuse me, that's number 4, Wallace Roberts with the left hand. The 2 lefties on the team, and I got them mixed up. So freshman Skylar Black going to be checking back in here now. And Big service there from Malone, but that does sail wide. Excuse me, wrong. 9-4 here now. Checking in for the lines is going to be number 4. That's Haley Wingett. And Haley's going to have serve here. Solid low line drive service attempt. Scarlett though, as Scarlett Black's able to jump up on this left sideline and go to the far end.
Really tricky shot to be able to get that inside the 10-foot line on the other side.
That's a tough angle, but we will take the point here now. Allison Archibald will pick up serve. Nice jump serve there from Allison. Serena sets it up to Clark. Clark with a close shot, and she's able to get it. Return error there attempted by number 9 of the Lions. Unfortunately, we don't have a number 9 on the score sheet here tonight.
Just long. Too much power in there.
Yeah, we have seen that. Ashley Malone has been one of our top servers for the Hawks this year. Number 17 now for the Lions, Avery Houston. The Lions able to collect that return, set it over to Hugh.
Calling Serena Hu for a double hit.
As much volleyball as I've watched in my life, it is really tough to judge the double hit.
It's very much a judgment call by the ref number 1 up on the stand.
And of course, we know with the judgment calls, you're either 50% right or 50% wrong, depending on who you're talking to in the stands here. Lions here are able to go on a little bit of a run. Freshman Avery Houston. Remember watching Avery last spring for a coveted day on the softball field. Phenomenal softball player. Serving now her 3rd in a row for the Lions. Returned by Archibald. Clark's able to tip it up over. Nice dig there on the dive from Serena. And a block there by Wallace Roberts, but it does stay on the Hawks side and find some open space on the court. 13-6 now here. So Houston's going to send her 4th in a row over. Malone with a big kill shot there.
Big back row attack. Interesting thing about the back row attack, she has to take off behind the 10-foot line for it to be legal. If she steps in front of that line and then attacks the ball above the net, then it is an illegal hit.
So we've definitely seen from Ashley that she can jump out of the gym here and was able to bring that one down with some authority. Nice serve there from the freshman, Emily Chow. One of my advisees, and I remember talking and seeing how passionate she is about the volleyball team and the sport since the first day I met her at the beginning of the school year. Emily loves being here on the varsity squad and contributing already as a freshman. Nice block attempt there by both Clark and Neighbors. Malone again from the back row. Lions try to regroup and they're able to get it, but a double hit is going to be called there on the Lions. So Emily here now on a little bit of a roll. She's going to be sending her 3rd in a row over. Just peppering that back row. Lions put one up in the stands. They try to go with the effort to get it, but a little bit too many rows back for them to be able to reach.
You have to keep 1 foot on the wood on the court to be able to reach into the stands to play it.
No diving into the stands in high school volleyball. I guess as a safety issue that does make sense. Oh, and that service does get collected into the net. Turn it over here to the Lions. Nice little run there by the freshman.
Nice back set. Black trying that.
Number 14 there.
Long with that serve.
Guessing number 14, Shanette Clark Salazar here for the Lions.
Checking in Ainsley Sullivan coming in.
Yeah, Ainsley's consistent with his left-handed serve.
She likes to go right down that line.
And she does it again,
but just out.
Wind took it a little bit too far. Yeah, I remember last week against Carmel Christian, I think Ainsley had 5 in a row, just peppering it down out near sideline. Judging from some of our fans, I believe it was number 2, Caroline Dunlap, with service. And she is also playing that libero position here for the Lions. Malone's able to return it, but miscommunication here up in the front row. So Coach Peters is going to call timeout here, talk things over here for 60 seconds as your Hawks trail 18-11 in this first set. Okay, we're back here now from the timeout. Again, pretty sure this might be Caroline Dunlap in the red jersey here for the Lions. Lions are able to get that across now as they lead 18-11. Malone, though, with another solid strike. Got a big kill shot there.
Nice down the line shot.
Yeah, that's really tough to defend when she's able to feed that down the sideline. That's number 11 there, Alan McCurdo, senior outside hitter. So Dunlap again is going to serve this one away. But that low line drive goes right into the net. So Hawks will take it. Quick substitution now. Camille Becker coming in for Archibald. And Lily Clark's going to serve this one away. Clark traditionally with not a jump serve at all. She's standing right in the middle.
Almost had that one. That's a really hard one to defend when the setter dumps it on that second pass.
Yeah, it always throws off the timing every time, it seems, and just find some open real estate on the court. Malone there to the back row. Nice return there by the Lions. Set here by Chow. Becker tries to come up and just tap it over. Lions try to respond, but they sail that wide. Hawks will get the point. Pair of substitutions coming in. Wallace Roberts, Serena Hugh in for Neighbors and Chow. And the junior, Serena is going to serve this one away. Nice block at the net there by both Becker and Malone. Roberts puts it on her left hand, sends it across. Hawks respond, and Ashley Malone's able to jump up and put it down here this near sideline. As we learned before the game, Ashley is the team leader here in kill shots.
Only one blocker up on that makes it easier on the hitter.
Nice pass there from Roberts back to Sullivan. Sullivan's able to get it over. That stayed just inside the end line. That's number 11 there. Allie McCurda, senior outside hitter, was able to bring that one down hard into the back corner. She will pick up serve here now for the Lions. 21-14 in this first set. And that service attempt gets collected. And the freshman Scarlett Black's going to check in for your Hawks and for Sullivan. Few things more frustrating in volleyball than to get serve and to send it right into the net after you get it.
Probably more frustrating for the coach too.
Yeah, kind of out of their control. No miscommunication there, and that finds some open space here on the Hawks side. 22-15 now here for the Lions. And checking back in will be number 4, Haley Wiegert. Here in number 3 also, Alexis Haley is going to be coming in, the senior middle hitter up in this front row. And the top of the tape of the net collects that one. As it can't roll over, Hawks will grab serve. So Allison Archibald will have this one now. Nice jump serve there from Archibald. And return there by the Lions. Hawks grab the point here now, cutting deficit to 5 here in set number 1. Nice jump serve again there by Archibald. Black's able to regroup. She sends it over to the Lions side. Great diving attempt there by both Hugh and Roberts, but just out of their reach of both players, and that's going to hit the ground. Lions now collect serve. This is going to be number 17, Avery Houston. The freshman's going to serve this one away with a 23-17 lead here in the first set. Avery sends it to the back row. Malone's able to return it. Haley Clark tried to send that one away, but got quickly blocked by the front row. Hawks are able to respond though on the rally and get it across to slow things down here. And they are going to call a net foul here.
On Lily Clark.
Yeah, she jumped in. They immediately blew the whistle for that net foul.
She had a really nice dig on her own block, which is tough to do.
Clark's able to get that one over. Lions now have it. Nice block there by Wallace Roberts. And Scarlett Black is able to finish it, just finding some open real estate.
Really nice tip.
Yeah, to be able to adjust that quickly and find the open space. And that's all started by a nice block there by the sophomore Wallace Roberts. So now Emily Chow's going to serve this one away. Gets it over to the back row. Lions are going to try to scramble and get it over, but it gets collected into the net there. So Reiser tried to send it across with a bump, but right into the bottom of the net. 24-19 now, and Coach Mills is going to call a timeout, talk things over here with the Lions.
seat up here.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, here we're back from the timeout. Emily Child's going to serve this one away here for your Hawks. They trail 24-19. Nice service to the back row. And Malone's able to dig that one up to the front. Pass over to Neighbors. Neighbors sends it across. Tipped up. Archibald's able to get down and bring it back up. Neighbors tried to send it across from the far sideline, but unfortunately that got collected into the net, and the Lions take set number 1, 25-19. Great battle there from the Hawks, but just couldn't finish and get those last few points. So Coach Peter's going to talk things over here with the team. We're going to come back here for some second. Okay, fans, we're back here for set number 2. Lions taking that first one, 25-19. Looking out here to start at the court, front row is going to be Madison Neighbors, Lily Clark, and Scarlett Black. Back row, Emily Chow, Camille Becker, and Ashley Malone. Becker immediately coming out, and Allison Archibald with the dark blue jersey will be stepping in. And that immediately goes into the net. That was number 8, Brooke McCall, a sophomore, with that service attempt. Hawks are going to start off with the 1-point advantage. Ainsley Sullivan now is going to be checking in for the Hawks. Sullivan to the back row. Neighbors now on the outside. Pass there by Child Malone. Malone's able to get it to the back row. Lions are trying to regroup here. The whistle there on that. They're going to call a double hit charge on the lines. Nice little rally back and forth. Nothing really clean in terms of set plays, but both teams were able to constantly regroup and change on the fly. I believe this is number 12 now checking in. This is going to be junior Cameron Taka. Madison Neighbors there with the block. Lily Clark is there, but that does fall on the Hawks side from the block attempt on Clark. Service will go back over here to the Lions. Again, I believe this is Caroline Dunlap as a libero who's going to serve this away. Malone's able to get the return. Chow tried to set it, but she was falling, and actually they're going to call the net foul on the Lions.
Really?
Yeah, that one we'll take.
Emily looked like she was climbing the net.
Yeah, if I was covering Dave's coach, I think I may argue that one, but
maybe it was a simultaneous.
And the Lions were able to regroup there. Allie McCurda, the senior outside hitter, with a big kill shot there. Service move.
Checking back in for the Hawks in the front row.
Shalazar, excuse me, is going to be serving this one away. And it just missed. Archibald tried to dive out of the way of it, but just hits her left forearm and she's falling back. And that will go over to the Lions as we are tied up here at 3 in set number 2. So Salazar is now going to serve this one again. And that's a return error from Ainsley Sullivan. She tried to bump that one over, but Malone's able to take that kill shot to the far end. Returned there by the Lions. Archibald off the Chow. Chow's going to send it back over to Malone, and Malone sends it across. And that kill shot there from the Lions does go over the end line. McCurda tried to fit it inside, but just went a little bit too far. And Serena Hugh now is going to check in with Wallace Roberts. Hugh will have service.
Nice back set.
And it does work as Hugh was able to set it up over to Wallace Roberts. Roberts put it in and the Lions couldn't respond. Hawks now have a 5-4 lead here in set number 2. And that service just goes a little bit too far over the end line. Checking in here now for Taka is going to be number 8. That's Brooke McCall. That service there by McCurda immediately goes into the net. Skylar Black's going to be checking in here for Sullivan. And Ashley Malone will have service here for your Hawks. Nice service there from Malone.
Skimming over the net.
Thought the Lions were able to get it. Checking here now for the Lions, number 7. That's Alyssa Morelli. Yeah, you can be very dominant server if you can get those topspins just to go right over top the net. Black with a nice kill shot as the freshman was able to get it. We had a perfect angle from up here.
right inside the block. Block didn't even touch it.
Just the way they drew it up. So Hawks now here with a 7-6 lead. Allison Archibald is going to have service. and just hits off the tape and gives a souvenir to the fans. Hawks are able to get it up now, 8-6. They kind of threw Dunlap off a little bit, I think, on that return, as Archibald was just able to get that over the net. Another one there to the back row. Malone over to Hugh, and Ashley Malone with a big strike there from the back row, and does collect it.
Nice kill.
Yeah, I don't think people know how tough that is to be able to jump up from that deep and be able to get that just over the top of the tape. Nice play there. Archibald again with service over to Dunlap. And a little miscommunication there from the Lions. Their outside hitter was getting set up to strike, but pass went over to her. And Coach Mills is going to have to call a timeout here now, as your Hawks lead 10-6 here in set number 2. Some color on you somewhere. Okay, fans, we're back here from the timeout. Allison Archibald is going to immediately send us over. Sends it to the back row, but a little bit too far. So subbing in here now is going to be number 17, Avery Houston. Lions have served now, but they trail your Hawks 10-7. Houston gets that to the back row. Malone slides it up to Hugh, and Black sends it across. And a little shuffle.
Little tip right over the block.
Tough to defend every single time.
That's the setter who plays in that back right position, so she really has to be down and ready for that.
Houston sends this one over. Archibald, though, is able to get the return. Up to Hugh. Malone with the back row strike. But a big kill shot there. That is number 8, Brooke McCall. Sophomore outside hitter who was able to bring that one down. Cut the deficit for the Lions to 1. Avery Houston now continuing to serve. It's going to be her 3rd in a row. Tips off the front of the net.
Nice up.
Good regroup here. Lions going to try to set it up. Archibald was there to try to dig this one, but McCall was able to get the kill shot again. And we are out tied up here at 10 in set number 2. Houston's on a little bit of a run since Coach Mills called the timeout. 4 in a row here now for the Lions. Roberts is able to get that across. Set up. McCall with the clear shot, but is able to find open real estate right in front of Malone. And they have the 11-10 lead. Timeout here called by Coach Peters, as the Lions are continuing to roll here now since their timeout. They won 6 straight before losing to Charlotte Catholic on Monday. So I'm sure the Lions are trying to look to bounce back here. Hawks haven't been in action since last Thursday, where they played Cannon here in the Student Activity Center. Tough loss, 3-0. Last Wednesday they did host Carmel Christian and got a 3-0 victory. So the split decisions here last week, and the Hawks are going to try to keep things moving with the Lions today and the Buccaneers from Country Day tomorrow here in the Student Activity Center. And again, we're here now back from the timeout. Houston's going to have service for the freshman from the Lions. On the court here, front row, Lily Clark, Skylar Black, Serena Hugh, back row, Ashley Malone, Allison Archibald, Wallace Roberts. Gets it to Archibald. Hughes going to try to set this back to Malone. Malone's able to get it across. McCall is there, and a big kill shot there. Again from the sophomore. That's Brooke McCall.
She's got quite the hammer.
Yeah, it's been consistent on that far sideline, just bringing it down every time. Hugh with the set to Roberts. Roberts just taps it up over. Lions are going to try to group. McCall is there. And a carbon copy of the last point. Brooke McCall just dominating that outside position here. 13-10 here now in favor of the Lions. Avery's going to send this over to Allison. Clark, she sets it over to Roberts. Hugh with a back set to Roberts. A little change up there. Neither of the Lions players knew which one was going to send it across.
So the call on that was over, meaning that the Lions player reached over the net and interfered with the ball, and it didn't cross the plane of the net, so they called that on. I think that was Brooke McCall again.
We'll definitely take that. Emily Chow now. She's going to send over a nice serve. Really, Clark there with the block. And they're going to say that the Lions were in the net. All right.
Lily saw that happen. That was the setter trying to dump it on the second pass, and Lily saw it happen, was able to get up and block it.
Nice play there by the senior. So Chow now sends us across again. Dunlap is there. Just tickles over the tape there from the Lions. But Scarlett Black's able to get the kill shot. Block attempt there by number 3, Alexis Haley, but rolls off her hands and stays on the line side. Hawks have this tied up again now here at 13 in set number 2. So the freshman's going to continue to serve this one away. Blocked there by both Neighbors and Clark. Chow's going to set it back over to Black. Black is able to get enough top spin on it to get up over and fall in right before the baseline. And the Hawks sideline letting them know that Scarlett Black is a freshman with that shot. Hawks now have a 14-13 lead. Chow sends us across to the back row. Dunlap's able to regroup. McCall sends it, but Malone's able to get the return. She bumps that over. Chow to Archibald. Ashley Malone with a back row strike there.
Tooled it right off the block. Sent it out on our side.
Oh, coordinated celebration there from the Lions as after they scored the point, I think I saw a twirl from all 6 players on the court.
That's the cheer when you tool it off the hands of the block. They all do that.
Good to know now. All right. Reminds me of Serena Williams winning a tennis match. Chow now is going to set this to Neighbors. Madison's able to get that across. Salazar over to McCall, but that hits up off the top. Did not stay inside the pole, and that will go over here to your Hawks. So Ainsley Sullivan checking back in here, and the left-hander is going to send this away with a 15-14 lead. Sullivan goes cross-court.
Oh, nice dig by Emily.
And that is one too many on the Lions side. Hawks will take the point. Keep this momentum running here to try to finish out this second set. Sullivan now again with service. Just hits off the top of the net. Fortunately, that can be a momentum killer we've seen in a lot of volleyball matches. Hopefully the Hawks can respond here now, though, and get service back on their side. Caroline Dunlap here now. And a smart play there by Archibald. Initially going to return it, but saw that it was going a little bit too deep and let it go out of bounds. Camille Becker now checking in for her. And Lily Clark is going to have service here up 17-15. Lily Clark traditionally not a jump serve, just a straight stand in the middle of the baseline and send it over. McCall, though, is able to jump from her spot on the top part of your viewing screen and bring it down. Side out here now, as it looks like number 14, Jeanette Schleiser, is going to serve this one away for the Lions. Sullivan's able to return that one. Passes up over. Malone, though, with the kill shot.
Right between the blockers. Blockers did not close that block. She sent it right between them.
Nice open space there from Malone. Getting a great angle from up here of seeing it. So Serena Hugh now is going to serve this one here for your Hawks in an 18-16 lead in set number 2. Another standing serve there from Hugh. McCall is able to get up over to Dunlap, but a miscommunication there between the front and back row from your Hawks. That does fall down. And the Lions will now have service here. Allie McCurda, the senior, is going to serve this one away. And coming back in for the Lions, number 8, Brooke McCall. Sullivan up to Becker. Roberts, and Roberts is able to sneak it in. Saw a chalk fly up on that one, and that will go over here to the Hawks. 19-17 here now.
I think you mean the tape fly up there, huh?
I like to think I'm on a beach as much as possible, so we're going to go with the chalk on that one. Malone with a big serve. What a return error on the Lions.
Covenant Day taking a timeout.
Yeah, 3-point lead here for your Hawks in set number 2. This will be a big one for the Hawks to get, as they trail now 1-0 in this best-of-5 matchup. Breaking from the timeout here on the line side. See number 5, Isabella Thomas. Number 14, Jeanette Schleiser. Number 8, that's Brooke McCall. Caroline Dunlap. Number 10, Alexandria Dix. And I believe we're good here now. Ashlyn Malone's going to serve this one away for the Hawks. But just sent it a little bit too far. So service will go back over here to the Lions. Checking back in for them, number 3, Alexis Haley. Number 7, Alyssa Morelli. And Morelli now is going to have service here. This will be the junior. Over to Archibald. Pass to Hugh. Malone's able to shuffle up and send that across. Brooke McCall, though. She tries to dive into it, and a net foul is going to be called. Couldn't really see it initially on the play. Ball was swapped.
Yeah.
Tough break there for the Hawks. 20-19 here. Hugh's going to send that one over to Black, and Scarlett tried to come up with the kill shot, but that immediately went into the net. So now we are tied up 20-20 here now. as those 3 points from the last time out went into the Lions' favor. We're going to take a quick break here and be back here from Okay, fans, we are now back here for set number 2 from that timeout called by Coach Peters. We're tied 20-20 here. Service is going to be number 7, Alyssa Morelli, as the junior's going to send this one away. And that immediately gets it collected into the net. Hopefully that's the momentum the Hawks are going to need here for the end of this second set. Lily Clark checking back in here for now. Camille Becker and Allison Archibald will have service. And that line's attempt, though, does go in the net as well. Isabella Thomas, a little unsure of which route she wanted to go and tried to bump it across, but
The set was terrible, too. It's hard for the hitters if the set's not on.
that Archibald serve does go long. 22-21 here now. Avery Houston's going to serve this one away. Archibald's able to get that reception, sends it up over to Clark, taps it over to the front row. And a block there, but it got a fortunate bounce off the top of the net. Hawks couldn't regroup from it, so we are now tied up 22 all. Set number 2, Houston again with serve. That one immediately goes out of bounds. 23-22 here now. Emily Chow, Madison Neighbors checking in for Roberts and Hugh. And I believe Chow is going to have service for your Hawks. 23-22 here now in set number 2. Chow sends it over the back row. Dunlap's able to dig it out. Archibald now has it to Chow. Malone with a big killer shot to the back row. Lions are able to regroup though. Houston gets this across. But that just tickles over the sideline here. Allison Archibald had a great angle. Watching it the whole way and decide just to let it fall out of bounds. Should be 24-22.
Now 24-23.
Now we're good, 24-23. Yeah, the score was wrong there at the last. It was 24-22 Hawks. Service went into the net, so now 24-23 was reset here. Number 12 now, Camille Taka is going to serve this one away. Chow gets us over to Neighbors. Neighbors is able to sneak that in. McCall, though, she's going to try to jump up. But unfortunate there, the Hawks couldn't regroup there. In collection, that wasn't McCall, that was Ali Makirda who was able to send that across. So 24-24 here now. Taka serves this one. And that does go long. So the Hawks now have a 1-point advantage. Remember, you got to win by 2 though. So Sullivan's going to come in with service and the 1-point lead.
Set point here, set number 2.
And the left-hander is going to send this one across here for your Hawks. Ooh, jump serve there from Sullivan. block attempt there by Neighbors. Hits off her hands, but finds some open real estate on the Hawks side. 25-25 here now. And Caroline Dunlap's going to serve this one away.
Really nice diving pass there.
Sullivan tried to stretch for that one, but a little bit too far. Now 26-25 here in favor of the Lions. Dunlap just served.
She's still serving.
Still going to serve this one.
Set point now for the Lions.
And that does get inside the end line. And the Lions are able to take set number 2, 27-25. We're going to take a few minutes here, come back here for this third set.
Right.
school. Okay, fans, we are back here now for set number 3. Lions winning the first two, 25-19 and 27-25. So Emily Chow's going to send this one over. She gets that over the far sideline. Neighbors is able to jump up and send it back across. But Brooke McCall sends it across, and both Lily Clark and Neighbors are there with the block. Archibald has to send it across in the third. Another block there from Clark. Nice rally back and forth here between both squads, but it can finish with Lily Clark finding some open space there at the end. Hawks get the first point here now in set number 3.
A lot of scrappy play in there, picking up everything on both sides.
Yeah, I love seeing all the players really had to be on your toes and get ready to move back and forth because you didn't know where the ball was coming. So Chow now is going to send this one away. And that one gets collected into the net. So I believe checking in here now for the Lions, it's going to be number 12, Cameron Taka. And the junior's going to have serve. A little conversation here at the scorer's table.
Checking the score.
And now we're updated here to 1-1. Taka sends that. Malone is there, but a service reception error there in charge to Malone. Malone's able to collect that one. Gets it up to Chow, and Scarlett Black is able to jump up and bring it down. Great seeing some fantastic production out of two freshmen, Emily Chow, Scarlett Black, here up on the varsity squad this year. So Ainsley Sullivan now is going to serve this one away. Looks near sideline, but just goes underneath the tape. And that's going to bounce over towards the Lions. They have now a 3-2 advantage here in set number 3. Caroline Dunlap is going to have service here. Archibald does a smart play and lets it go out of bounds. So Lily Clark now is going to serve this one. She gets that over. Tipped up at the net by the Hawks. So it will stay. Sinead Salizer is going to send this one away again here. And a good communication there from the Hawks. Be able to let that go out of play.
Serena Hu and Wallace Roberts checking back in for the Hawks.
Tied up here at 4. Hughes sends this to the back row to Dunlap.
It's a really nice push all the way out.
And that stays in, absolutely. Ashley Malone with the kill there.
That was a really nice set from Serena. It's hard to push it all the way across court like that.
Seen some really consistent play from Serena Hugh this year on both their service line and her sets. Hawks are able to regroup and get that over. Nice diving attempt there from Sullivan. Hughes able to pass it up to Malone. Block attempt there by Alexandria Dix, but that hits off her hand and goes out of bounds. And we will have a timeout here for an injury. This is number 14, Jeanette Salizer. Never want to speculate injuries, but she did go out. She was grabbing her left thumb.
It's interesting. They don't usually give a timeout for, like a referee timeout for an injury.
Yeah, usually it's just sub out and
you have
come
to
back
take the
in.
player out and put someone else in until she's able to go back in.
Well, a new one here for us tonight as we take a few 30 seconds there. And Salizer's going to come right back in to the back row. Nice dive there from Archibald. Malone tried to regroup, but just too far. Fell out. Checking in back in here now. It's going to be number 8, Brooke McCall. Archibald's able to get that return, send it up to Hugh. Ashley Malone tries the kill shot, but sent that a little bit too far. Was hoping one of the Lions tipped that one, but no signal from the officials. So 6-6 here now in set number 3. Makirda. Hawks bench was saying that was going to be in, but back row let it fall, and it does just trickle inside the back line. So Makirda maintains serve here for the Lions, but that gets collected into the net. Now tied up here at 7 with Scarlett Black coming back into the front row for Sullivan. So it looks to be Roberts, Becker, and Black up front with Malone, Hugh, and Archibald in the back. Dunlap. Big kill shot attempt there from McCall. Nice regroup there from both Black and Archibald, but tipped up at the net. So that kill shot there does go into the Lions' favor. Alexis Haley checking back in here now. And service will go to number 7, Alyssa Morelli. Morelli with a high serve up to the back row. Hughes able to set that up for Malone, and she has a miss from there. As Ashley Malone comes up quick and was able to get that kill shot. Checking in here now for the Lions. Dunlap coming back into the court. And Allison Archibald will have serve here for your Hawks.
Push that real tight. That's real hard for the
Not enough room
to get over there, yeah.
inside that pole to try to get the kill shot away.
Interesting fun fact, you can't be called for a double on the first touch as the ball comes over.
Interesting.
So that's why you'll see sometimes players will take it, I call that a double, but the first play as it comes over can't be counted as a double. You're allowed to double on those.
Against fans, we are learning a lot here tonight in the volleyball match. Thank it as both one of our volleyball parents and upper school faculty member, Miss Amy Zinn, coach. She's done it all here. She runs our student government. I mean, you come here on the Latin campus and you will see Miss Zinn around doing something to contribute to this Latin community. Neighbors and Child checking back in here again for Hugh and Roberts. But we appreciate all the tutelage we are getting tonight in tonight's Hawks volleyball matchup, hosting the Lions from Covenant Day. Nice service there from Chow. Brooke McCall's going to try to send this one, but Archibald's there with the return. And Brooke McCall again peppers that far sideline at the top of your viewing screen. 11-9 lead here for the Lions. And number 12, Cameron Taka, is going to be checking back in and taking serve. Malone's able to step up and get that across. And another killer shot there, that one from Allie McCurda, as the senior was able to put that one away. (12-9) here in favor of the Lions. One thing we know with this Hawks team, though, is they have no quit in them. Nice hustle there. Just couldn't get it over the net.
Nice hustle by Allison Archibald all the way back to get that ball.
Yeah, I feel a lot of times, too, when you're sprinting backwards like that, you're just trying to get any bit of arm or forearm on it.
Totally. Just get it up so somebody else can get it over.
And Coach Peters is definitely keeping her squad up and ready here. 13-9 in favor of the Lions. Seen some great volleyball back and forth here. Close to first two sets. Hawks just couldn't get those final points there at the end of each one to be able to get the victories. Trailing 2-0 here from the Lions. Again, 25-19, set number one, and then the second one went 27-25. Hawks did have set point in set number two there, but just couldn't get that finishing point.
Hawks were ahead a couple of times in that.
They had their chances, absolutely. And break here from the timeout. 13-9 here in favor of the Lions. Taka's going to send this one across. Malone's able to hit it to Chow. Chow sends it back to Black. And a battle there at the net, but that does go in favor of the Lions. As I believe that was number 14, Jeanette Shaliza, who was able to get the final touch. So Cameron Taka again with the serve. Sends it to Malone. Archibald up the Neighbors. Madison Neighbors is able to get into some open space.
Free ball coming over.
Should be a nice setup here to Clark. Clark looks for some open real estate. It does go backwards.
That little short corner makes them think every time.
Yeah, you could tell Lily wasn't trying to go for the big smash there, and just a little touch to find some open real estate. So Ainsley Sullivan now will have service here for the Hawks. There's that near sideline.
Good hustle on the other side there.
The Lions tried hard there, but the ball kept moving in the wrong direction. Hawks now trail 14-11. Sullivan maintains serve. Just got the unfortunate. It went over the tape and
called a lift on the Lions.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lift all night tonight.
I couldn't really see. Player was behind him, the referee from here.
We'll trust to hear the angle with the call on that one. Sullivan going the far side. McCurdy now has it, and a nice judgment there from Archibald to let that go over the back line.
She's making me nervous with those, though.
I mean, they are close. I think Archibald's really relying, too, on the bench players to tell if it's in or out. Clark is able to get up. Nice block attempt there from Shaliza, but really Clark was able to win that battle. And we are now tied up here at 14. Ainsley Sullivan now her third in a row, so sending a fourth service across. And the flag is down as it does just trickle inside the end line. Some fans on the Covenant Day side, I think, disagreed with that call, but point goes in the Hawks' favor. 15-14 now. And that one does go too far. Red flag goes up. So we're now knotted up here at 15. Service will go to Caroline Dunlap.
Not getting that one over.
Yeah, she scared her front line, I think, a little bit. When they saw that ball bounce right in front of them in the net. So now Lily Clark will have service, 16-15. Just rolls off her fingertips and goes immediately wide right. And she'll come immediately out. Allison Archibald will check back in. Shows Salazar. Jump serves this one over. Sullivan's able to get it. Passes the Chow to Malone. Just too far. We've got a great angle up here of it, the lane that she was looking at, but it's a little bit too much on it. Lions now have 17-16 here. Salazar now again with the service. And that does go out of bounds. 17-17 now. And the junior, Serena Hughes, going to come in and grab service as she's joined with Roberts.
Camille Becker checking in the front row there, too.
So we got Becker, Malone, and Roberts up front. Sullivan, Archibald, and Hugh in the back. Nice service over to Dunlap. Salazar.
Oh.
Nice attempt there from Sullivan, trying to dive.
Happening. Couldn't quite get to it.
Checking back in, Camille Taka. Checking out, and coming back in for her is Brooke McCall. McKierna now sends this one away. Little miscommunication on the set piece there. Lions now have a 19-17 advantage here. And Allie McKierna now. Hugh with a back set to Malone. Malone is able to strike that road on the net.
That was a really great dig, too. Somehow she was able to pull that off the net. Oh, nice push.
Wallace Roberts with a great push into the back row.
Totally caught them off guard. I think they thought she was going to go cross court with that, and she went right down the line.
I think the Hawks had that point the whole time. They got lucky with that ball rolled down the net just to give the Lions a chance to regroup. And there's the net again in the Hawks' favor. Can't be more frustrating for a defending team, and when you're right there for your dig and watch it tip off the net and change direction.
That's sometimes when you're in a gym with a low ceiling. Same kind of thing. You're all ready for it. Goes the opposite way. Nice ace.
Nice there. Ashley Malone also a team leader in aces. Well, she collects another one and causes Coach Mills to call a timeout here. So we'll take a minute timeout. Hawks have a 20-19 lead here in set number 3. We'll talk things over. Alright, here we come back. Alright, fans, we're going to be back here now. Set number 3. Ashley Malone is going to send us away.
A really nice swing. Oh, she got her hands on it. She couldn't get it up high enough for everybody else.
And the Lions are able to grab that point. Checking back in here now is number 3, Haley. Number 7, Morelli. And Morelli's going to have service here. So 20-20 here now in set number 3. Morelli's going to send this one. High serve to the back row. Hugh now sets it up for Black. Black is able to send it across. And Brooke McCall tried to kill a shot, but a really unforced error there from McCall. Send that one wide, so Becker's going to come out. Lily Clark checking in. Hawks have a 21-20 lead. And Allison Archibald is going to serve this one away.
Back set right to the middle of the court there.
And Black is able to get that just inside the line. And a lot of close calls here in tonight's match.
It got real quiet with that one.
22-20 now in favor for your Hawks. And Archibald sends this one to the back line. Lions are trying to regroup.
Free ball.
Take advantage of this set here to Hugh, to Clark, and Lily Clark is coming straight down the middle with it.
Pushes it right through there.
Another quick timeout here called by Coach Mills. In set number 3, your Hawks now have the 23-20 lead.
Boy, the momentum changes quick, doesn't it?
And quick timeout can really just throw things. You get a couple service or points your way. You just want to keep that rolling.
Momentum is such a big thing in this sport. You know, you're back and forth on offense, defense in the middle of the play. It's so different from other sports where you stay in one for a while.
Right. And yes, the coach in me is just watching sometimes where you have the momentum and then service goes right into the net.
Yes.
And that can be tough.
Coaching, you always tell the players, you know, the sort of the 3 most important serves. The very first serve, the serve after a timeout, and game point serve.
There you go. I 100% agree with you there. So here we go now. Service after a timeout. Here's Allison Archibald with it for the Hawks. Sends that to the back row.
Oh, nice. Off. It's going to be a free
Lions
ball.
just have to get it across. Yep, there's Archibald to Hugh. Clark tips it up.
Perfect. That was a perfect tip. Right over the block. Just falling right behind her. Nobody's getting that.
We're going to say that Coach Peters drew that one up during the timeout. So now set point here for your Hawks. Goes to the back row. And the finishing touch there from the senior, Lily Clark.
What a great thing for the Hawks here.
Absolutely. That's a huge victory.
25-20. Hawks taking the 3rd set, going into a 4th set here.
In 25-22, they never even left an opportunity for the Lions to claw back. Since the timeout, they just kept pouring it on and trying to get those finishing points as much as possible. We're going to take a few minute break here and we'll be back. Okay, fans, we are back here now for set number 4. This is going to be Brooke McCall, a sophomore. Huge outside hitter for the Lions is going to start this one off, and she collects the ace.
Bit of a miscommunication there. Somebody should have had that ball.
Yeah, that was too much open space, I think, for it just to fall cleanly. Look at it. The Hawks are all talking to each other. I think they got it figured out. Big service there from McCall.
It's a really nice serve receive. And really nice corner.
And Neighbors just peppering that run again. The top official on your viewing screen has just had a ton of close calls in this match.
The line judge, yeah, in the corner by the Lions bench there.
Yeah, they've had a number of close ones here in these last 2 sets. That service there by Sullivan does go over, or into the net, excuse me. So 2-1 here now in favor of Coven Day. Caroline Dunlap, senior, is going to serve this one. Sullivan's able to get that return up to Chow. Chow sets it up.
I think it was out, yes. Came off the block and it was out. Did not land in the Hawks playing area.
That's a rare thing to see sometimes with the block. But the Hawks will take it. Becker checking back in here now, and Lily Clark's going to have service.
Nice dig. Emily with the back set. Oh, Lily Clark with a dig. Oh.
What a communication there. So 3-2 here now in favor of the Lions. Shalizer is going to send this one away. Neighbors try to get it before it was going to go touch the bar, but couldn't redirect it enough. Lions now send this one away up 4-2. Sullivan with the return over to Malone. Chow's able to call it just to get it across. Nice dig there.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, really nice play getting that back.
And the point does go in the Hawks' favor.
That's a back row attack. So back row player was attacking the ball above the net in front of the 10-foot line. Means that it's an illegal play there.
You can't do that on this court. So Serena now is going to serve this one away.
Nice deep serve.
And that does go long. Pointed in the direction of the Lions.
Oh.
Guess we're going to say that was tipped.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, hard to see from up here at our advantage, but no protest really from the Hawks side, so a little question here on the score, though. I believe it's 5-3 in favor of the Lions.
I'm not sure they're questioning the score.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so 5-3 Lions. Set back up here now with some. Yakurta is able to find just inside the line. Great assist there from one of our young fans, bringing the ball back into the court.
That ball girl down there.
Nice regroup here. Hawks are able to get it across. Set up there by the Lions. And as Brooke McCall has been spiking it hard all game, she really threw off the Hawks defense there by just getting over top of the blockers.
I think Serena thought she had it and
tough
Hale
play.
reached around there.
Roberts.
On the line. Oh.
Sullivan there with a diving attempt, trying to fill in after a blocking attempt from the lines at the net. But a timeout called by Coach Peters as they now trail 8-3. Okay, fans, we're back here now from the timeout. Lions leading 8-3. It's going to be, looks like number 11 there, Alan McCurdo. Senior is going to have service. Sullivan, that return. Pass over to Hugh. Roberts trying to look for some open space. And that Brooke McCall kill shot does go long. So now 8-4 here. Ashley Malone's going to have service here for your Hawks. That service attempt gets collected inside. And it'll turn back over here to the lines. That is Haley Wingate. The junior is going to have serve here. And that was a low liner. Usually Wingate was throwing these kind of looping serves to the back row. That was the first time she tried to go with a hard line drive. Went a little bit too far, so now Hawks have service as they trail 9-5. Allison Archibald with service here. McCall gets it up to the front row. And they're going to call a net foul. Shawazar inside the net on that attempt. Quick conversation with Coach Mills here from Covenant Day.
I think she called it a back row attack, and she's wondering why. And I think it's because it was too close to the plane of it was across the plane of the net, and Lily jumped up to block it, so it was as if she had an attack on it. Nice 4-4 there, hitting that hit in front of the 10-foot line. Real hard to defend that.
Yeah, it's such a tough angle. Not really much you can do. Tip your cap to the opposing team for that shot. Go on and battle the next point. Houston now, the freshman, has service. 10-6 here in favor of the Lions. Archibald dives up over to Hugh. Clark gets it over. Oh, shot there by Archibald. Get to the back row.
Making him send a free ball back over. And Lily trying to get that 4-4. Nice shot.
Well, Lily Clark definitely brings a lot of length with her game, and she was able just to jump up a little bit and tap that into some open space. So Emily Chow now is going to have service here. She comes on. 16, 17, 18 on the front row here with Black, Clark, and Neighbors. Malone and Archibald joins Chow in the back row. That service attempt, though, does go into the net. So it's going to go back over here, side out, with service going to Brooke McCall. Neighbors tried to take that service reception error, but McCall now serving again here, 12-7. And that one could immediately be telling me that was going to go long off the first strike. Skylar Black coming out. Ainsley Sullivan checking in. McCall's checking out. And Cameron Taka coming in here for the Lions. So Sullivan's going to serve this one. Nice
Dropping
block.
that just over the net. Must be nice to be that tall.
Absolutely. I think I could do that from the judges' platform, but that's about it.
Ashley Malone, almost.
She was finding some open lanes, but just a little bit too much on that one. 13-9 here. Caroline Dunlap's going to have service. And coming in, number 10, Alexandria Dix for the Lions.
Oh, that was a really nice push outside.
Malone was able to capitalize on that. But the Lions there, Allie McCurda, the senior, was able to find open space on that top sideline of your viewing screen. Tough one there for the Hawks. 14-9. Caroline Dunlap still with serve. And they're going to call Clark on the double hit.
It's hard when you're not a setter to try to set it.
Ace there from Dunlap. She was consistently going back row the whole time and was able to get one up over the net to the near sideline here. 16-9. Coach Peters calls a timeout here for the Hawks. Definitely slow things down. Well, it is not out of the realm of possibility for the Hawks here to be able to claw back and get the better. Okay, fans, we're back here from the timeout. Lions leading 16-9. Caroline Dunlap now with service for the Lions. And that goes out. Allison Archibald let that go over her head. Service will return. Camille Becker checking back into the front row for Archibald, and Lily Clark's going to have service. So Becker, Malone, and Neighbors up front. And Lily Clark is able to get that up over.
Just dropped it right into the middle.
A couple points like that can really pull the momentum back here in favor of the Hawks. 16-11 now here in set number 4. Gets it up to Dunlap. And McCurda tried to send that in, but that went into the net. 16-12 here with Clark making
Gap.
1 point at a time here.
Ashley Malone with 2 overpass hits.
Ashley Malone definitely tried to take over that point. 16-13 now. Lily Clark now with her third in a row.
She had to have some quick feet to get back and ready for that right away.
Dunlap, jump to Salazar. Over to Makirda. Makirda with the change-up. Yeah, that's probably the smart play with the Hawks getting a couple points there. You knew that they were really trying to press hard. For Salazar, the senior now has service. Sullivan with the return up to Chow.
Really nice pass.
And Malone.
Really nice pass, set, and hit. Took care of it.
Roberts and Hugh.
Huge difference, that serve-receive pass.
Yeah, Malone on those skill shots too. She can tell she's able to get, when that top spin goes on, she's able to feed that in right in front of the end line. So 17-14 now here. Hugh sends it to the back row. Becker is going to try to get it up. Hits off the net.
Oh, Camille Becker is not a setter. That's a hard place for her to be in, but she got the assist.
Yeah, I was going to say, she'll take the assist.
Wallace Roberts with the kill there.
And looking at Camille's facial expressions, I think she was very shocked by that setting attempt. And a timeout there called by Coach Heather Mills. Here now 17-15 in favor of the Lions. A lot of high spirits now here in this Hawks group to be able to talk things over.
Once again, that momentum shift happens. Just a couple of plays.
Again, fans, we'd like to remind you, Hawks Media Production will also be back tomorrow for our volleyball matchup, as your Hawks will be hosting the Buccaneers from Charlotte Country Day. And before the match, we will be celebrating our own senior, Lily Clark. So again, fans, we'd love to see you here on campus in the Student Activity Center to cheer on your Hawks. But if you can't, we will be bringing you every second of action for that match. So Serena Hugh now here is going to have service for your Hawks as they trail 17-15. They were able to get a lot of momentum though before that timeout call. And Hugh tried, but just sent it a little bit wide.
I think she was trying for that back corner there.
And Brooke McCall now checking back in here to the front row, where she has just had a dominating performance here for the Lions so far this evening. Sullivan up to Hugh. Hugh's going to send it over to Malone.
Oh, that was nice. Off the block.
Yeah, Alexandria Dix was able to get the block, but immediately sent it out of bounds. So Scarlett Black checking back in for Sullivan. She's going to move up to the front row. And Ashley Malone has service as your Hawks trail 18-16. They'll take the ace. I don't know if you're going to see Brooke McCall make that mistake again. Kind of like an indecision of wanting to hit it up top or dig it out and let it hit right off her chest. Now their ace there from Malone as we are tied up at 18 here. And Coach Mills calls her last time out here in this fourth set, as the momentum has just continued to go the Hawks side here so far. They're going to talk things over here with a little smash mouth in the background and hope that we can be able to get this fourth set victory as your Hawks trail the Lions 2-1. Again, the Lions were able to come out quickly with a 25-19 victory to start out the first match. Set number 2, though, was back and forth there for a while. It was 25-25. Hawks had a number of leads, but the Lions were able to get the last 2 points of that second set, take the 27-25 win, and then your Hawks responded with a 25-20 victory in set number 3. So here's we break from the timeout. We are knotted up here, 18-18. Hawks have service with junior Ashley Malone. Nice service there to Dunlap. Kierda gets it up to Shalizer.
Really nice pass, back row attack.
Oh, Ashley Malone, that was beautiful.
Ashley Malone keeps the serve. She added 2 aces to her stats, keeping her probably as the ace stat leader.
And there's the broadcaster's jinx. We talk him up, and then that service immediately goes out of play. Now 19-19 here. Try to flip it on the other side here. Haley Wingate looks to have serve. I haven't seen her serve one out all match tonight. So let's see what happens here as the junior's going to serve this one away. And there we go. We'll get service back onto the good guy's side.
Didn't she do that on the last serve?
She probably did, but
Surprised by her sort of straight arrow serve. She was serving them a bit loopy earlier.
the line drives just haven't been working out for her. She's got that adrenaline going here in this fourth set and can't corral it down in. Archibald with the service. Malone, pass up there to Hugh. Clark now has it. McCall though is going to set it back over there.
Oh, tricky.
A little change up there. Avery Houston.
Affecting that back set.
She gets a point for the Lions and now has serve for the freshman. Tied up here, 20-20. Malone over to Hugh, up to Clark. Clark's able to try to get it across. Nice attempt there from the Hawks. Hugh with the dive-in save. Black tried to get it over to Clark, but just couldn't get it up over the net. So Houston now has a 21-20 lead here for the Lions with serve. And that service does go long. 21-21 here now. And we are seeing some fantastic volleyball back and forth tonight in the Student Activity Center. Freshman Emily Chow is going to check back in with Roberts and grab serve. Excuse me, with Neighbors. So Chow now is going to serve this from the middle. Gets it to the back row. Brooke McCall jumps up. Malone's there though. To Chow. Black's going to try to send it back row. Block there from Madison Neighbors, but that second hit couldn't be collected. And now 22-21 here for the Lions. Brooke McCall, sophomore, with service. Gets it to Neighbors, over to Chow. Clark now gets it across. And some back and forth there is finished by Shalizar.
I can't wait till that one day that Lily Clark just gets up there and wails that ball. No one's going to be expecting that one.
Neighbors tried with a big shot, but that did go far. Hawks were trying to ask if it got tipped at the line, but this will be match point. Yeah, that's Hawks got to try to battle everything they can here. Archibald to Malone to Neighbors. Nice block, but it does go to the ground. The Hawks couldn't get it, and the Lions were victorious 25-21 here to take a 3-1 victory tonight in the
Nice showing by the Hawks, though, considering where they are in conference and where Covenant Day is. That's a pretty good win on that one set. Yeah,
and the Hawks haven't given up all year. We've been seeing them fight until that final point is won. And that was continued effort here tonight. Again, fans, we'd like to see you tomorrow night as your Hawks will host Country Day. The Buccaneers match is scheduled for 5:45 immediately after the JV. So fans, we'd like to see you here on campus to cheer on Lily Clark as a senior and the Hawks team. We'd like to thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. I am Joe Teets from Hawks Media Production, here with Miss Amy Zinn.